Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and this video is about an Aries Ascendant, an Aquarius Moon, and a Capricorn Sun. So you have your rising sign, your Ascendant degree, your rising sign is Cardinal Fire, ruled by Mars. Mars is our action principle, what we do, our goals, our ambitions in the 3D world. And you have your moon sign in fixed air, okay, probably one of the least emotional placements for the moon, and the moon deals with emotions. So you're not great with one-on-one emotional situations and relationships, and you tend to be cold and detached, okay. And you have your sun in Capricorn, again a dose of cardinal with cardinal earth this time. You have yang both, fire and air. Here with Capricorn you have earth, which is feminine, but don't forget Capricorn is Saturn's domain. So according to me, this is very, very masculine. Yes, this is the time of the sign of Scorpio, the sign of initiation, the sign of the great awakening with Capricorn. And this is a very masculine energy. So with all these three signs, which is Aries and Aquarius and Capricorn, you're very much the leader. So you're definitely the boss in whatever you do, and you don't like to take instructions. But your Aries Ascendant likes to start very many things, okay, but does not always complete. Hopefully with Aquarius methodology, analytical skills, concentration, focus, and Capricornian hard work and endurance, you will be able to get over that problem. Now, the Ascendant is the degree of the zodiac rising on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of our birth. And this degree, whichever sign it falls on, is your rising sign. And this is a very important part of who you are. This is your physical body. The first the way your soul touches base with 3D, so you can understand how important it is the way you look, the way the world perceives you. It will tell you the diseases you will have, the way you will die. Your ascendant karma is the karma you have come to master in this incarnation. So that is why understanding your ascendant is so very important, okay. It is a Rashi in the Vedic system, and it is actually very, very pivotal. Moon sign also, Lagna is also very pivotal. So now the Ascendant. So the Jungian mask, okay. Frida Fordham, the Jungian scholar, speaks of this mask we put on to interact with the world, okay. This is our Ascendant. It is like the garb we put on, okay, like our physical body. It's the way we look, okay. So when you walk into a room with that purposeful Aries stride and those edgy eyes, people can see you're a leader. People can see you don't want to take any nonsense. You want to say it how it is. You give it out how it is. You're not afraid of the chase. You're quite the dominant, very libidinal, very sensual, sexual Mars, okay. It's a libido. Very, very, you're very outgoing, very forthright. You go up to the object of your desire and you say it. You like to chase, you like to pursue someone. When you get them, you may lose interest. In bed, you're very much the dominant, okay. Very, very much the dominant, even with your Aquarius and Capricorn. Aquarius can be, just switching, but Cappy and Aries, you are really quite the dominant, okay. And so with an Aries Ascendant, Aries rules the head. So this part is very important for you. Hard aspects to Mars will see you, problems occur in this area, like brittle hair. Even women with this placement, Aries Ascendants, they like to keep their hair short. Maybe streaks of red or highlighters and all of that. But they like to keep their hair short, very boyish. More masculine, more testosterone. Even the figures are more squarish. and there's tremendous energy that comes with this placement. So you have to figure out a way to disperse of this energy, otherwise it can result as anxiety, because Virgo is your 6th house of health, and Virgo rules digestion and your nervous system. So what you put in your stomach, if you're worried, if you're, angry, and you can be quite angry. Aries ascendant, Mars ruled Aries, you can be quite angry, okay, and you can be quick to temper. So that's something you've got to work with, okay, something you've got to balance. Even Capricorn suns, you can be angry, okay. Now, remember that you're the infant of the zodiac. So with infancy comes a degree of selfishness, because the infant understands self-preservation. So, eminent astrologer Stephen Forrest says that goal of Aries should be enlightened selfishness. It's not just about me. How do you transmute that me and energy, and yes, provide self-love, self-care, but how do you translate that to we? That's really a very important part of Aries, to understand the me and us polarity. That's a Libra Aries polarity, okay. Now, very quick moving, be careful of that, prone to accidents, you can get hurt with, especially if you have a difficult Mars, and when Mars is hitting your private personal planets, can be quite the thing. Avoid driving under the influence, road rage, and all of that, okay. Fires, heavy guns, do not operate heavy machinery if you can avoid it when there are difficult placements of Mars and Pluto, okay, even Saturn, okay, very, very important. If you don't take care of the stomach and the stress aspect, you can see you're having migraines and acne, chronic headaches. So, and Aries can be very dry, brittle. So keep hydrating yourself, moisturizing, oiling your hair whenever that's necessary. Now the moon is a very instinctual part of us, okay. As the sun is the realm of day, the moon is the queen of the night. She is the, if the sun is the solar nadi, the Pingala nadi, the moon is the Ida nadi, okay. She is our emotions, our mother, our childhood, our everyday habit patterns. She's our instinctual, perceptive energies, okay, a very deep part of us. She's who we are when the Jungian mask comes off and we stand in our vulnerability. We are naked, okay, and our soul is visible. Even when we are stressed, the moon sign comes out. Actually, it's very important. Moon is our imagination. The moon is also an ancestral memory bridge, okay, and it connects us to our ancestors. We're very, very key to this. Moon goddesses like Artemis and Diana, they're associated with feline energies. We human beings are very susceptible to the moon and her movement through the skies. That's where the word lunacy comes from, lunatic. From Luna phases, full moon, go lunatic, okay. So that. Now Aquarius moon is probably one of the least emotional placements of the moon. Not that you don't want to feel emotion, but you come from a place of objective reason. You're very egalitarian, very progressive, unique, radical, and you can really adjust to radical change. You want to bring about revolution, you want change, ruled by Saturn, all the structures that we see, and Uranus wants to come at it and break the structures to rebuild again. Aquarius is the 11th house moon, and you have 11th house moon, it means friends will be very important to you, but not one-on-one relationships, because you have fear of rejection, so you like to keep it on the surface. Don't want to go really deep down, okay. That's something you've got to figure out. You've got to lay yourself out there, even if you're afraid of rejection. Because from there will you grow, from there will you understand, and you are a true humanitarian. People can think you're like detached, cold, but you're not. You're really very involved with everything, and you want to help, you want to innovate, and you're great with large groups. Okay. Aquarius rules ankles and circulation. So difficult aspects to your Uranus, Saturn, take care of arthritis. Make sure your circulation is fine, okay, do all the necessary test the yoga. Again, perfect for that. Fixed signs should give you concentration, as I said. Capricorn by itself is very concentrated. So you should be able to complete what you start, which many Aries people cannot always do, Aries Ascendant. So that is something really great. You're a great connector. You work with large groups, a great connector. And you're really the futurist. So many people will not get what you're saying today because they have no comprehension of your futuristic ideas. So sometimes you can feel like the misfit, or you can feel like the outsider. Okay, Aquarius, you're always going to feel like the outsider. If you ask me, even if you're really integrated in a community, you will forever feel like the outsider. Okay, and you fear closeness because you fear rejection. You don't want to get really close to anybody. You want to keep everybody at surface. Don't do that. Very, very original, your ideas. So innovate on them, work on them, okay? Don't waste it, okay? And Capricorn, 10th house, sun, powerful. 11th house, moon, 10th house, sun, semi-sextile. We won't get into that difficult aspect, but 10th house, sun, what can I say? You are born to live in the public eye. The sun is a very interesting part of us. It is our inner vitality. It is our soul's karma. It is the soul contract that we've made while we've come here to execute our soul's karma. It's our conscious awareness. Okay, it is our healthy I am. Not a fake ego, but a sense of I am. That is the sun, you know. It also speaks of the purpose of our soul, and it speaks of the development of our personality, our father. So with your Aquarius moon, your mother may have been quite the eccentric and emotionally detached, and Capricorn also emotionally very detached, ruled by Saturn. So, you know, touch base with your emotions always. Your father was probably someone who worked with the banks or with the corporate, something that deals with hierarchies. Capricorn symbolizes hierarchies, okay, because it is the job of the mountain goat to climb the mountain, which is symbolic of knowledge. And once he's climbed the mountain, he then becomes a unicorn. The Capricorn has 3 archetypes: the mountain goat, the sea goat. The sea goat must swim in the seas and then you know, grow with it and come to the surface and go up to the mountain and then receive the final initiation and become the unicorn. So Capricorn, whether people know it or not, yes, it is a sign of the corporate, sign of the boss, sign of legal, judicial, and all of Saturn's structures, because esoterically also Saturn rules Capricorn. Mercury is the esoteric ruler of Aries, okay, and in Aquarius we have Jupiter, who is actually the sole ruler of Aquarius. So very expansive, you see. Aquarius energy is very expansive, but Capricorn is more eye on the prize, you know, eye on the prize, slow and steady, and you do good with routine, better than say an Aries sun, Aries ascendant, Aquarius moon, Aries sun. You could get into routine and you could do very well with any kind of corporation. You could be a doctor, you could be anything, because you know your Aquarius moon is very good. Scientist, of course. Whatever you do, you will innovate. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? If you like me, thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you feel. Visit my website www.tinahills.com and book a reading. Thank you.